David Zuckerman made the girls cry, mostly because of his overbearing emotional pressure.
The Vermont Republican Party paid for this ad so Nathan could share his story of working for David Zuckerman.
Working at between $8 to $10 an hour at Full Moon Farm, there were no other additional benefits, no health care, nothing. So the amount of pressure for the pay rate, it was hard to swallow. He wasn't able to pay a livable wage due to his management style. You know, the emotional manipulation was at its finest whenever you wanted to take a day off. There's no paid time off or sick time, any typical employee benefits that every other company in Vermont supplies to its employees. Part of the benefits package at Full Moon Farm was on-site living accommodations. One of those was this rundown mobile home that, according to Dave Zuckerman, should have been at the dump. So bathroom breaks were counted and monitored and discouraged at various times of the day. There was a lot of us who felt that it was very strict and that we were really being watched and monitored. You know, there were a few things that were odd to me in my entire working experience as an employee for various companies. One, that, you know, bathroom breaks were carefully monitored and counted, and in many cases, if you were out in the fields, you could not go back in to use the bathroom. You had to do whatever you needed to do out in the field, which was difficult for a lot of the ladies that were working with us, but, you know, they gave helpful suggestions as to various devices you could use. So John was a faithful employee of David and Rachel at Full Moon Farm. He worked there literally until the day he died. And at the time of his funeral, we were only able to get barely an hour off, and that after much pleading. There was so much emotional pressure to stay working on the farm that we couldn't go to the funeral of our coworker and friend. Rules for thee, but not for me.